Hello, this is back on the high quality Yeti mic, and I was just bringing you guys a little video here on Express, because I am going to express how I feel about all the DLC information. Just 1 second. Okay, so there's been a lot of different rumors going around about the DLC for Black Ops 2, and just you can look it up like new map pack or whatever for I didn't want to just copy someone's artwork and put it on my thing, but there's all these like fake map pack logo things that they're making. Um, it's actually really easy to do. It's because all they're doing is getting the old one that they used from the last DLC release, and so that gives them a template, and all they have to do is pretty much write new characters over it, and they can pretty much crop in a gun. It shows in a couple different ones. It shows that they a different or new gun, but that gun could just be from an old Call of Duty that they say, oh, it's coming back, or something like that, or it's just a gun from like Battlefield, and they're just cropping it in there and saying that that is what the DLC weapon is going to be. And there's no way that there's going to be a gun from the past coming to the DLC now, because people don't want that. They don't want the same gun. And either way, it wouldn't be balanced in this game, because you think, man, the ACR in Modern Warfare 2 is really OP, but if you put it in this game, it probably wouldn't be OP at all. It'd probably stink really bad. And there's just a whole bunch of guns like that. And if they came in and put them in here, then they probably wouldn't be good. Except the intervention, I think that might have a fair thing, but it doesn't have the same hit mechanics in this game as it does in Modern Warfare 2. And I don't think they can with a whole bunch of copyright stuff, because Infinity Ward made the intervention and Treyarch is, Black Ops 2. So I can pretty much assure you that there's nothing from any Infinity Ward games for sure, and most likely not from any Treyarch games, because they have all been from so far in the past. I don't think they would be able to bring like a Galil or something, because I don't know, the storyline doesn't really match up, and that's what they're trying to go for, is all storyline and stuff. It would be cool, but I don't think they're ever going to do it. So, or I don't actually think it would be cool now that I think about it, is because I've used that gun for so long, even like over a year, and they probably bring back the best weapon, which everyone uses. So I don't know. I don't think it'd be fun. So just throwing that out there, if you see anything that is old looking, like an old gun, that is definitely just a fake DLC stuff. This is what I do to find new leak stuff. You can just go through kind of a process of seeing if it's real or not with DLC. At least this works for DLC. Is one, if the map is old, Treyarch doesn't repost any of their old maps. They've never done it, so they're not going to start doing it now. And so you can throw that out there. Also, they're in different time frames. They're not going to do that. None of the guns they're going to bring back, because it's in the future, and they don't have rights to the other guns from Modern Warfare. Just going over a recap. If it looks like the same exact background, it's fake, okay? Not trying to be a jerk, but Treyarch's not going to use the same exact background for their poster, because they're going to change the background, where it is in place. I think, forgot where the background is placed, but it has something to do with all the other maps and diaries and stuff. So the background, relates to what is actually going on. So, if it's the same background, definitely not going to be the same poster. But there is some people who make different backgrounds and a different template. And those are the really ones that are really hard to decide whether it is actually Treyarch or if it is more of a Trollarch. So what you have to do mainly is you can compare their color schemes, because they'll use the same color palette no matter what, and they'll go for the in general idea. So any hot pinks or like a bright color is definitely not going to be on the poster. So what you can do is put one poster and another and the rumored one next to each other. If they look like the same kind of graphics, if they look like the same color kind of, or the same type of color, then it's possible. So if you guys see something that looks like it'll be legit, you guys can link me to it, and I'll put a comment in there saying if it's legit or not. But most likely right now, there's not going to be anything with the DLC. And the main reason for that with the DLC is that it's not going to come out until March, at least March. And right now it is February. They've dropped the map pack for around 2 weeks. They didn't start even advertising the map pack before until 2 weeks it came out, and so we at least have another 2 to 3 weeks before we get any substantial, information about the map pack. So thanks, guys. Bye.